Hey everyone, Codex here. Today what we're gonna do is take a look at Polkadot and we will be discussing if this downtrend will continue as we move into Q2 of this year or if things are about to change in the next couple of weeks. So if that's something you are interested in and you find these videos helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a new video. Also make sure to join our Telegram channel and let's get into this one. So Polkadot's trend doesn't really need an entire introduction since we all know that since reaching the all-time high back in November at about $55, the price has been doing nothing but sliding down. And similar to Chainlink, it seems like a lot of investors are slowly starting to lose their hope and patience because DOT didn't give us anything yet to get excited about. The big issue with Polkadot now is the lack of retail interest because although we are bullish on paper and although some of the indicators are indicating for an uptrend, the price is actually having a hard time going up. Let me show you what I mean. If we take a look at the KDJ, for example, on the 3 days time frame, we can see that the black line is going up and it's actually above the level of 100. The blue line is also winning its upside race against the orange line, and so typically when you see such things, when you have such signs on the KDJ, you would assume that the price has already went up by at least 50% if not more, but DOT isn't doing that. If we go back to the summer of last year, you can notice that after the crash we experienced from $50 all the way down to $10, the price started going up again, and we had the exact same thing happen on the KDJ. Black line went up and it trended above the level of 80 right here, indicating a shift in the trend from bearish to bullish, and the blue line was also winning its upside race against the orange line throughout this entire phase. However, in here the price actually started rallying up, and this is confusing. I mean, you basically have the exact same thing showing in on your indicators. Meanwhile, the price isn't doing much now despite that. And that's worrying because having bullish signals when the price isn't really doing much is a sign of weakness. It's a sign that we have a lack of retail interest. People aren't interested in buying DOT at its current price, and it's quite understandable given that the price hasn't done much as of late. It hasn't offered a lot. People don't buy in when they are fearful. People buy in when the market is already going up because that gives them sense of security. Look, we do in fact have a bullish momentum. I'm not gonna deny that. And yeah, the price went up by 15 or 16% in the last 10 days or so. But I'm not gonna get excited and celebrate a 16% pump after dropping 74% from the all-time high. DOT is also struggling against BTC, and we all know that when investing into altcoins, your goal is not only to go up against the US dollars, but also to go up against Bitcoin and even Ethereum, because if these two, if Bitcoin and Ethereum perform much better than the altcoin of your choice, then there is no need to hold it. You don't buy an altcoin because it outperforms the US dollar. I mean, even a kid could pick any altcoin in a bull run, in a bull market, that will outperform the US unbacked dollars. In the last 4.5 months, DOT has almost lost half of its value to Bitcoin, and so this makes us question, is holding Polkadot, is holding DOT now worth the risk? I mean, I can't answer that for you, but you should think about it. DOT needs to reclaim this level in the next couple of weeks, and this is definitely doable. Going up in here is definitely possible, and that would surely give the price a nice pump. I honestly don't think that this downtrend is over until we go above this $23 level, and I said it back in February when we started going up. Going up in here doesn't really mean much. I mean, we would still be down 59 or 60% from the peak, but reclaiming these levels and going up above $23, above the $23 resistance, will open a new horizon for the price. DOT is also at some of its lowest levels on the weekly RSI, and so it's fair to say that we are oversold. I know that we are only oversold when the RSI drops below the level of 30, but if that's the case, then that means that we were never oversold when we had this 80% drop back in here with Polkadot, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's also fair to say that DOT is also below the bull market support band, which is by the way formed by the 21 EMA and the 20 SMA. This is another sign of weakness. Now, the bull market support band is currently going down. It has been going down for the last 4 months, since December basically. The bull market support band was important in defining our first bull run since the price stayed above it throughout this entire phase, and it also defined a big portion of this rally. And so we would assume that it would be the basis for the next bull run. So that was about it guys for DOT today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you feel comfortable doing so. Have a nice day and peace.